catching me at hockey practice today. It's been one of those days. But I wanted to come on because I've had quite a few conversations lately about homework. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to jump on and talk to all of you about that, and just to give some tips on, you know, some of the best strategies that we use and that I'm hoping will work for you. One of the biggest ones that I recommend is to try and keep it consistent, because we all know that kids with ADHD need structure, they need routine, and having the same kind of around the same time. Now, I know with everybody's schedules, like I'm at hockey right now, so I know with everybody's schedules that the same time every day may not work, but if you can keep it somewhat close to around the same time most days when they have homework, that will really help, because what that does too is it gets them into a pattern, and it's repetitive, and it gets them into the routine, so they know what to expect when after school or whenever you decide to do it. So again, that brings me to the best time to do it. Now for you, you know your child the best. Usually after school is not. It's probably the worst time to get your child to do homework, because they're already exhausted. They've just spent the whole day at school on all the time. So after school is not usually the best time. I find that one of the best times to do it is before dinner. And what you could do as well is, if let's say you're the one in the kitchen making dinner and there's an area in the kitchen that they could work, that could be a good time and a good spot for them too, because they have you there close by if they need help from you. It's that whole sense of body doubling. I've talked about this before, but just having that extra person around you to help kind of keep you on task. If the kitchen isn't the best spot for them, so this kind of brings me to point number 3, maybe have them choose what they feel is the best place for them, where they feel they'll have the least amount of distractions. If they choose their bedroom, and they may, especially if they're older and they're teenagers, they probably will choose their bedroom. If they choose their bedroom, that's fine, but you need to set up a designated spot in their bedroom that's going to be homework. This is the homework spot. Make sure that, and this goes for wherever they choose as well. So, the location. So wherever they choose the location, make sure that in that location, it's free from distractions, it's clutter-free. So if they have a desk in their bedroom, make sure that their desk doesn't have stuff all over it. If they're choosing to do it in the kitchen, or if you're going to have an area maybe in the dining room or somewhere closer to you, make sure that it's clutter-free. And then the other thing that you want to try and do is have like a little bin or something that's going to have all of the materials that they're going to need for their homework. So if you think that they're going to need pencils or calculators or paper or rulers or markers or highlighters or anything that you think or they think that they're going to need for homework, have it in a bin it's always there, so that you know and that they know that when they are going to have homework time, they can just grab that bin and take it wherever they need to go. So those are the ones that I find work the most effectively. But a couple things to keep in mind: make sure that they're fed. So make sure they've had a snack or something to give them energy. Maybe they have a snack with them while they're doing their homework. Make sure they've got water, they're hydrated while they're doing their homework. Please don't do it after school. Unless your kid is on fire and they feel great after school, then by all means do it then. But I do find that around dinner time, usually before dinner time, is a good works to be one of the best times. If you prolong it any later, I find, then they just tend to get a little bit less motivated. So those are my top tips for homework. I hope they were helpful. Sorry you're catching me from the car. I hope that you can see me okay. But I hope you guys are doing awesome. Let me know. Honestly, reach out anytime. Don't forget to book your calls whenever you're ready. You guys have 2 of them. And hope you're all doing great. We're exhausted. We were at a hockey tournament all weekend, so we're just like trying to recoup and get back into the swing of things. So anywho, hope you guys are great, and I will catch you next week.